What's up, you guys? I'm going to show you guys quickly how I refresh my braids. Or any kind. You can use any kind of hair grease. This smells so good. So this is the serum, the Suave serum with CBD oil mixed in it. It's mixed up by a lady in Houston. She mixes it. And it's clear. It smells so good though. And then I'll just put that around my edges first. Then just go in. Rub it in. Now we're going to put it back up in the ponytail, and then we're going to pull them. We're going to pull them and get them ready to go up into the ponytail. And this is getting cut off. I'm cutting all this off from where my braids were slipping so I can lay some baby hair down. All this I'm going to cut off. As you can see, I pulled some of them out from just pulling it tight. But we're going to hook it up. Okay, so you're going to pull each braid, every single one of them. You're going to touch every single one of them, and that's going to pull all these that are kind of loose. It's going to bring them in. We're going to go and trim these edges. I'm going to cut all that off so I can get some lay down. Make my edges lay down. Leave a little. bit of this, a little bit of that. Yeah. I'm cutting. And it doesn't bother me that my edges are gone because they always come back. Always. I don't know what it is. They just... The braiders, my braider always pulls my hair. I always end up losing this. But when I rest my hair, it always comes back, so I don't never care about losing it. In fact, as you can see, I cut it. Whenever I have my braid slippage, I bring it on. I just cut it off so I can get the look that you're supposed to get in the front. Now we're getting ready to pull. Okay, we're just gonna slip this hair tie on. You want to slip it on up high, kinda. Okay. And now you're gonna pull out of it to the other side. You're pulling. Make sure you get all of your pull. You'll see where that braid is actually located once you do your pull. That one was at the very back, and they pulled it a little tighter than I wanted, so I'm gonna reach in and pull it out some. The ones I'm really wanting to pull real tight is the ones around here, not so much on the inside in the back, but the ones on the inside where in the middle where the crown is. So as you can see, my braids have a lot of pull. So that means that was an edge right there. Even though I'm pulling it from the back, that braid is actually located in the front. You would have touched all of them if you do it this way. I know sometimes we pull, you don't really be getting them. They don't pull all the way. You reach in, you still can feel that they're loose in the crown area. So this is all you're gonna do, just pull them. Anything loose in the back, once you put them in your hair tie, once you make your ponytail, then they'll tighten up because you're gonna touch it. You're gonna touch it. You're pulling, as you can see this, and I still get more pull. I'm pulling it out, but you can still have more pull. That was a lot. That's in the crown. I can feel it. It tightened up. Oh, that was too tight. So you're just gonna pull them. I'm actually tugging as so you go out. So this is where it's actually at. Where my fingers is. You can see the pull. Almost done. She won because he was an asshole. She won 118,000. He got her too tonight. It's not that many left, so my hair tie has already fallen off. Okay, now they're tight. So as you can see, they're pulled. They're pulled. And they're pulled tight. Okay. It's getting bunded up because I'm just going to an appointment today. So you're gonna flatten it all the way around. I start from like over here. Just twist it around. For some reason, whenever you gotta go somewhere, the bun won't do right. When you're not going anywhere, the bun comes out perfect. And I don't know what that's about. So you just gotta keep playing with your bun till you get it where you want it to go. But you're just gonna start twisting. And grabbing whatever's loose that is sticking out or whatever. That's not doing what you want it to do. Okay. And there's always one that's sticking out, and he's gonna be your, or she's gonna be your close wraparound, so you won't have to put another band on it. That's what it's gonna be for today. This is what it's gonna be for today. Okay. Now, we're about to do these edges. Seems like I done lost a lot up in here, but it's okay, because like I said, it'll come back. This is just edge control. I mean, any kind. I don't have a particular brand that I'm just gonna go about. Well, I do like this one better. What's so crazy about this is that this is the one that I stumbled upon at the Dollar Tree of all places. And I was just like, let me try this. So, I bought it. It's real thick and heavy. And nothing moves. So I went back and bought 10 of them. And then I started giving them away. So I probably got about three or four on back there now. Yeah. Yeah.
Look at all that rain we got coming through here.
Yeah.
See it?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of rain.
This is more hair than I want here, but I don't have time to really do all this.
It's all day. Tornadoes later. Large hail. What you want about? High wind. Flood. It's tomorrow.
That's about all I can do because I'm really not the baby hair girl. And if I am, sometimes it comes out right. Sometimes it just does what it want to do, like it's doing right now. Every time you got to do something, when you sitting at home in the mirror just doing shit, it comes out like, oh, you surprise yourself. But right now, I got this MCM shit going on. I don't know what it is. It ain't doing right. Nah. No, I'm still popping, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to do no yoga.
You need to do something all minute.
Maybe I need to do some yoga.
So you popping.
Sure. Pop, lock, and drop it. That's what the kids do. They pop, lock, and drop it. That's all I can do with it. I do not wear base or any other type of makeup stuff. I'm just the eyeliner girl. Eyeliner, mascara, and a little bit of blush. Ain't gonna do too much. I want me, I haven't been able to find that fiber wig mascara. lashed up, my own lashes. Watch me finish it off with then you would just finish it off with one of my Chente wraps. This one is a child wrap, but I do have adults, and they will be in my store this weekend. This is just a wrap and tuck wrap, and they will not move. And you are the person that is tightening it, so you have control over the strength. You can put it on this way, and you can also put it on where the wraps backwards first, and then you come around, and when you tie it, you can adjust it to make it look like a bow. That's all you would do. Well, I got a little piece sticking out. I didn't take my wrapping. So this is my lemon. This is my lemon black and white stripe Chente wrap. But I am looking for some more of this because everybody that sees this particular fabric pattern, they are in love with it. And I believe that I have bought like the last 4 yards. And so I'm in search of it. But they're super cute. These are called my super softs because these are like extremely soft. You guys better get y'all the Chente wrap because these right here, they don't even move when I'm asleep or none of that. I create them by hand with my sewing machine. I'm using the a Brother SQ 9285, and I'm getting ready to save for a surgery. So I need y'all help. I need y'all to buy a wrap from me. Right now, my wraps come with a free matching mask. So there is a mask that goes to this particular pattern here, and it's very soft, like a baby's blanket. Not the receiving blanket that's made like a towel, but the real soft blanket. This is a really soft fabric. But I'm trying to get me a serger so I can sew faster because I'm starting to get orders. And, you know, I'm sewing slow because I'm wanting to make sure that every stitch is perfect. Although, you know, when it's handmade, every single stitch won't be. But I just want to make them as perfect as I can for my customers. Yeah. Go check out my website is not up yet. That's another thing. I'm working on that. But until then, you can go to my other social media platforms, which is going to be my YouTube, my, I have a Twitter. I don't use Twitter that much, though. My Instagram, I will be dropping some pictures and stuff like that on my Instagram. And I'm TikToking now. The kids are showing me how. So everything that I'm doing and manifesting into my life, I am doing it little by little because I'm learning as I'm going. I'm learning as I go. And so I need your help and your support. Please buy a Chente wrap from me. Don't forget to like and subscribe on my YouTube channel, which is Chente Studio. That is the name of my brand, Chente Studio. So when you see that, you'll know it's me. I'm going to kiss a little something on these lips. My lips is actually like dehydrated because I haven't, and I know I haven't. Been drinking water. But I am getting ready to be on waters all day today. This is not the gloss that I'm looking for. I can't find my favorite one. But when I go back to the store, I will buy me 2 more so I can put 2 more of my favorites in 2 different spots. So I'll put the one that I can't find is somewhere back there, but I'll put one in the bathroom in the little container, little thing that I have in there, and then another one on my dresser that's not on my shelf so that I can find it. I guess I gotta have 3 of them, one everywhere. But that's about all I do. You know, cute face, no base. You ain't gotta do all that unless you just want to. I think it's beautiful on the girls. I don't know how to do it yet, but I'm not a makeup person. I don't know if I could deal with that on me all day long or not, but I do think it's very pretty, and I do think that it would enhance my beauty. But I just haven't learned how to do it yet. I did see some classes in Shreveport and Monroe that help you do all that. I'm really into the natural now, I love makeup, don't get me wrong. I love to see you guys do it. And I want to get into it. But I'm more into keeping the face clean and just having that, you know, getting to where we can have that natural beauty up under that makeup when we're taking all of that off. So I'm really wanting to be an esthetician. I have a business idea that I've been wanting to do for many, many years, and I'm trying to work on it now. Okay, you guys, and then there's one other thing that I actually do to my braids once I pull them up. I just forgot to add it in there because I did it afterward. Well, I was going to do it afterward. But this is the other thing that I do. Anything that's sticking out of my braids, I cut it off. These particular Senegalese twists that I have in today, they start them off by the braid. They don't twist and then turn it and then start twisting. They start off with a French braid and then go into the twist. But my hair is very curly. I cut it all off and I went natural, and it's about that long now. So I say it's about 5 inches, 4 or 5 inches now. But it's extremely tight and curly on the ends. So what I'll do is just like whatever's sticking out, I'll just grab it and cut it. So I just kind of clean it up so I can see better in my bathroom mirror. But as you can see, I have hair sticking out here, so that doesn't look right. So I just cut it off. All it is dead ends anyway, and I have a lot of new growth, as y'all can see in the middle. And these braids haven't even been up that long. It's just growing really fast because that's what that CBD oil does. My sister buys it from a lady in Houston. Well, she buys the Suave serum, and then the lady mixes up her CBD stuff and she puts it in there. So that's where I get it from. But my sister's hair is down there. It's like it's literally like down her back. And she actually does not use hair grease at all. She just uses her CBD oil. But my hair likes grease, so I still use it. So if it's like something you need to, these are just my curly ends. So they're going to get cut anyway when I take them down. And these are they are so loose that I'll probably just take them down one by one and rebraid them myself. Because I most likely will not be going back to my braider for a long time. I'll be braiding it myself. I'm trying to learn some different braiding techniques and feed-ins and let's see, what other braid is it that I wanted to learn? The knotless, and then there's one other one. There's some different braiding styles that I want to learn because I just normally do just regular cornrows with hair, braiding hair in it, and box braids, singles, micros, and Senegalese twists. But I want to do some other ones. The Nubian, I haven't ever tried to do that one on myself, so I'll probably do that one and probably bring them about shoulder length or something like that. And I'll show you guys how I start them off and put them in and twist it and lock them and stuff like that at the end. Well, Some people braid it all the way down and just braid it and lock it with the water. I do a confusion closure and then lock it with the water, hot water. So, but anyway, that is how I tighten up my braids. Normally I do a better job and I take my time with it. And then I'll actually like twist them a little. I'll twist them only if they're getting ready to come down that week, because you don't want to lock your hair and then have to it mat up and then you have to cut it out, because now the braid believes that you're looking for a dread. So you can like twist them a little bit and then that just kind of tightens it at the scalp. But if you're just bunning it up, pulling it should do just fine. So anyway, as I was saying, you guys look out for my Chente wraps. And I was going to show you, this one isn't even locked. It's not even closed. So it's just one that kind of like a scrap piece that I had. But you can also wrap it this way. So I want to show you this. You can also wrap it this way. And this is just the wrap and tuck. And the reason why, see, this is just a scrap piece. You're actually going to be able to, on a real wrap, tie it twice and then get the bow effect. But this one here is just made like an original wrap and tuck, just because it's a piece of scrap. And that's how I'm tucking it in the back. I'm just tucking and putting it where I want it. It's tight, it's soft, it's protecting my edges. And back here in the back, I lost so many braids because I had two braiders. One of them was braiding tight, one of them was braiding, well, loose. And so all of these up in this area where the other braider was, they're loose. They were loose, they were never really tight. I lost braids 3 days after getting my hair braided. So that also is the reason why I said I'll just, cause they don't even fall out like that fast when I'm putting them in. So but because of that, I also had, before I could put some in, I had some breakage because I wasn't wearing my wraps. I wasn't wearing any wrap to protect my edges, and I just went on to shave this off till about up to that. Wherever my braids ended across, I just pulled up, got the razor, and shaved it. The electric razor, and just shaved it. So it's shaved in the back about that much, when it really should be about that much, where you're just cleaning up your neckline. But I had to go up a little bit further. But again, it doesn't bother me because it is neat back and clean back there. It is wrapped for the most part. Now I'm doing it. Now I'm doing it. And it'll grow back. So I don't have any problems with my hair growing. In fact, it grew back after I cut all that perm off. My hair came in. It came in like, I'll say about 5 inches, and I cut 2 more inches off immediately, just so I silk pressed it, and then I cut 2 more inches off, and that's to make sure that I have no perm in my hair. So all of my natural hair it's all natural. And so once I did that and cut my hair off the first time and it started to come back in, I noticed that I had that very, very thick curly hair. So all this time I was wearing perm because I got perm so young. I thought I had to keep perming my hair because I had a grade of hair that wasn't good. But I actually have a very beautiful grade of hair. And I'm glad I did it. So if you're thinking about cutting it, cut it off, because it's going to take you back to your hair is going to come back to its natural form once you cut those chemicals off. So this is Tamara from Chente Studio. I hope you guys are manifesting your dreams, staying focused on your goals, and creating your reality.